What the? Huh? What the hell is this? Where the hell am I? I'm thinking I'm either having hallucinations or I'm dreaming. I think he fell asleep, didn't he? Get back here, kid. Listen to your elders. What the? Where'd he go? There he is. Damn it, what is this? What's going on here?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, EDI.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
EDI's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Ah, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, EDI, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Sure, I've got nothing better to do.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
You can count on it, sir.
It's not just me, it's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
So that just got interesting. They've certainly changed the place a bit. It's not exactly as I used to remember it from 2, but I'll get used to it after a while. War terminal. Let's have a look around, see if we can find any old faces. Well, Joker is one of them. I wonder if the Cerberus crew that was on board actually maybe had been, I don't know, called to as have been replaced as... Damn it, I can't even understand. And get out of my words because I'm too focused on the game. What I'm trying to say is maybe all the Cerberus crew has been taken in as Alliance crew.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
True. I need to scan before I can move on? That's ridiculous.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Bastards of the private terminal. Let's see. I know that. What about... Okay, I'll be reading that in my own time. Nobody's interested. Actually, I will, but just in a moment. Man, they certainly changed a bit. But then again, they tried to turn it into a mobile command center, so I can't really blame them for changing into something like this. And the amount of crews, of course, been decreased since, of course, well, EDI's taken quite a few of the jobs of the crew. Okay, let's have a chat with Joker.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
You're surprised?
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
I never did that, but I'd love to do it once. Okay. First to the captain's quarters. I got an armor piece and I want to equip it. least I can keep sprinting forever, apparently. Captain's cabin. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, another private terminal. Oh great, now I get to collect all those ship models again. Squad selection. Info. Only James and Liara. Yeah, fish tank, except there are no fish in it. I can set the sound system again. Not. Hey, what the? Where's that relic? Add my old helmet. I want that air. Armor locker. Let's see. Armor set. The Reckoner Knight. Hey, wait. Where's my? What does it do exactly in comparison to? It decreases health boost, but it increases some of the other things. So it gives me a health boost. The Casa Fabrication. It increases shield regeneration. No shoulders, no arms, no legs. Material? There's only 2 as an option. I don't really see the lights. But red works. So, what about the casual armor? No. Like, once again, the Han Solo outfit. What's the difference? I'm not seeing much of a difference between the two. Yay! Huh? Stylishly. I think I'll go for something like this. I'm just gonna wear this temporarily. I look like a scumbag. A thug. Okay, next up, crew deck. Let's see what's on that place. This takes a short while. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, stretching out a bit. Ah, damn it. There we go. Let's see what's to be found on the crew deck. Life support. Pretty much the same, except they covered up the window, apparently. Is there really no one of the crew anymore on board? A poker table. And they still kept the bar and whatever that thing is. Let's see what the rest still looks like. This time they just made sure you couldn't go into the women's restroom. 2 crew members again, except they're not chatting this time around. What about the starboard observation deck? Nobody here. And Samara never really did much of personalization in that area, so let's see. I have a feeling that it could be that Diana Allers could be in Miranda's room. Liara's office. Oh, that's different.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Wait, Shepard did what?
Oh, sorry, I think we're going through some dark matter. Hello? Hello?
Oh, I love this Joker. He's brilliant. Armor mod kit. Upgrades. None. Armor mod kit. Varen has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omni gel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Open. So what does it actually cost? Ammo capacity bonus is always good. And okay, so that's basically it. I don't know exactly how this works, but let's first have a talk with Liara.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. It's been years since we were together. Are you still interested in us?
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with EDI. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
I'll hold you on to that. Let's see what else can be found in this area.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Good to know. Oh wait, that's Shadow Broker thing. It was a Shadow Broker terminal I would like to use.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
I'll scroll through this a little quickly. If you want to read it, just pause the video. Okay, I'll read that myself in my own time. Ah, where's Miss Sergeant Gardner? I love that guy. Let's see what's in here. The main battery. Probably nobody. This is Garrus's territory. Yep, Garrus's territory. Apparently, he left some things behind before he got off the ship, apparently. He's probably on the moon of Palaven. That's just determined. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. Then let's see if that brandy comes to any use.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Agreed.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
So let's see what else is to find around. Reassign. Oh, this is where you can reset your powers. That's that robot thing we recovered. It's lying on the place where First Legion lies. We really have a knack to lay dormant robots in EDI's AI core for some reason. It's fine by me, it's just something I gotta mention. Okay, next. Engineering. Basically engineering. Okay, so that door is never going to be opened. Let's see. At least this time you can actually go to the cargo bay. So this is where Diana Allers made her place. Let's have a little chat with her.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
That could be impressive. Okay, let's see what's... Let's see if anyone is, well... Let's see Jack's old space. See what it looks like now. Probably still the same. Yep, except for more, junk. And a model of Sovereign. And a model of a Turian cruiser. Lovely. Let's see what else is around here. Engineer Adams. I remember that dude from the first game. He's back? Sweet.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
That's good news. I need people to work together as good as possible.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Off to the cargo bay. Let's see what we can do around here. Like I said, check the nooks and crannies for any crabs you can find. A freighter model. I'm picking up models as I keep finding them. Let's see if I got some. Seriously, that's the only one I got. This one I got from the Kingdoms of Amalur thing that I downloaded. It's interesting, but not my style. So really no differences. I don't have much yet. I can live with it though. Who the hell is Cortez? Pyramid interface? Casa fabrications. Sorta supplies? Pistol magazine upgrade. Pistol melee stunner. Knee damper. Model Alliance Cody. I got the creds. Purchase. I need something of a... I'll go for a mod for the pistol. The pistol's got enough. Magazine upgrade. I'd go for weapon stability. I like a good amount of accuracy. But where do I get credits? Nothing of Certa Foundation, apparently. Huh? Weapon upgrades. Wow. That's a whole lot of shit. The N7 Eagle 2. Other than a later date. Let's do some weapon. Let's do some upgrading. Modify. Put this thing in it. Confirm. And the dampener. There we go. Apparently I can really only do it for myself. Shows that they really focus more on Shepard than on the others. So let's have a talk with Mr. Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios! Straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
So basically I got some extra missions to do, plus every bit of crap I already discovered. Let's see if Specialist Trainer has anything to say.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Interesting little chat. Now let's see what that war room is all about. Seriously, I need to go to a scan every time for that crap? That is BS. This was really done in the last notification, this whole upgrading fee. So what happens if I would do this? War terminal. Well, this is where it must have some sort of use. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated. Your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Ooh. What is all this? Is this what I just have in total, or can I buy this? Nope. Each conflict zone has a readiness rating that reflects its ability to contribute to the final battle. Left then these zones can deteriorate and reduce the overall readiness rating. Great. Well, we're far from done. I have a feeling this is going to be very difficult. Preparing for the final battle. So let's check out the... Actually, let's see if Joker has anything interesting to say.
Commander Shepard.
Doubtful, but you never know. I don't think I'll be wearing this vest for the rest of the game. It's kind of fun to wear. Let's see if Joker has anything to say.
Commander?
Nothing. Well, he did have something to say, but nothing of importance. Okay, so that's basically that. I say we're gonna do something. Let's see the galaxy map.